Yeah, yeah. Who what? Facebook, you're absolutely disillusional. So let me explain another situation. Number one, I didn't say do not care about um our environment and you know our people. I never said anything like that. You know, um, black women and black girls, we can do charity. I absolutely encourage charity and philanthropic causes and benevolent causes towards our own people. And I just want to say quite sharply, um, you might regard Susie, that was in the John Howard Center, as looking or perceiving her as Maria, I can never pronounce her name, Maria Kari. Let me tell you something. If Susie, I don't even know you. I only met you in the John Howard Center. Remember, do not try to push up yourself. Yeah? I'm going to make this very clear, everybody. And try claim fame and claim off the black woman's back. Yeah? When I refer to black women anyway, I'll be very blunt. I mean black women like myself. You know, I'm not talking about this quarter caste, confused caste, all these people. I don't regard you as black, number one. You're a race unto your own. And in this situation with Susie, I don't know where the connection is, but if it's something, I haven't done anything to you anyway. Whether you people want to, the mainstream media want to perceive you as Mari Carey and you're looking all sexy, that's your quarter cast mixed up, confused business. I did not come to you and do you any wrong. I did not come to you and do you any harm. You came after the black woman because you were jealous of me. You came after the black woman because you were jealous of me. Yeah. And basically, what I think it is, you lied and said I was a pedophile. You lied for many, many years, decades, in fact. Yeah. Because you wanted to destroy the black woman. That was your hammer by telling lies, terrible lies. You push up your nasty, dirty, stinking self, and I've proved you're a nasty, dirty, stinking, nasty slut. You were sleeping and throwing yourself and having sex with the doctors and in the hospital in the John Howard Center. That's where you got pregnant. You got pregnant with your son because you threw yourself at the doctors. You're very promiscuous, and I witnessed with my own two eyes you throwing yourself at Dr. Philip Baker, and Dr. Philip Baker pushed you off him. You were throwing yourself and touching him up and feeling him up, and he pushed you off him. He said, I'm married and I have children. So you are a slut. You're not a black woman. Stop. You see, this is the problem. All these other races, white, mixed race, Asian, Chinese, they all want to capitalize off the black woman suffering and claim it for their own to boost up their ratings and boost their, you see what I'm saying? So they can get all the sympathetic. In the film The Color Purple, it was black women like myself that have suffered. You know, it wasn't these quarter caste and white and Indian and Chinese who were suffering. Let's get it real. But what I've definitely noticed that I never mentioned, a lot of these races, other races, are in competition because with us as black women, because they want to capitalize of our suffering. I've been the one who has been raped all my life since throughout my childhood, throughout my adulthood, beaten, battered, raped, suffered poverty, you know, abject poverty. And look at this. Even in our suffering, they still want to take that from us and make a claim to fame off the back of our suffering and try and make it their own and capitalize off our suffering. You see? I mean, imagine you put the white girl, oh, she's a Mariah Carey. That's your problem. I wasn't attracted to you, Susie. I don't even know you. You're attracted to me. You keep following me. You keep stalking me. You came after me and then you lied and tried to make false claims that I'm a pedophile. You lied. I don't even know you. Yeah, I didn't even do you no wrong. You did me wrong. You see, you plotted and schemed to tell lies on me and completely try and destroy the black woman because you inevitably you were destroying all black women because of you and your dirty, stinking, nasty, dirty skettle. Hmm? A black woman high up in the Metropolitan Police Force has now got a conviction as the first black British Jamaican woman ever in history to be convicted of pedophilia because of you. Because the ultimate game was to destroy black women and their impeccable reputation, you see. So they always tried to claim, who you putting Kate? There was one Asian woman at the town hall in Hackney, outside the town hall, the other day when I went to support the protest there for I Stand With Diane. And one Asian woman came up to me and she said, oh, we were talking about magazines. No, I wasn't even talking to her. I was talking to these other two women. And she said, oh, I couldn't afford the Tracy and the Beano when I was young. We were poor. And I didn't even argue because I don't know where she come from. She just zoom in at the argument and try to insinuate, you know, I didn't grow up in abject poverty. So I thought to myself, look at this pussy hole. And then they put um, Katie, was it Prince William's wife on Facebook just now? You see, it's even so pathetic, you know, how I grew up in poverty, proper poverty. Of course they will pay people to lie and stuff like that. I grew up in poverty, man. I'm telling you, abject poverty. And I suffered rape and abuses and violence, um, mental torture, you know, right through. I was denied my right to an education. You know, I never had an education uh, that was part of the national curriculum. But because we black women are so naturally intelligent, you know, that's where I sort of utilize that now and, you know, try to make use of it and learn myself and educate myself and get educated on a high level, you know, following the national curriculum. They always try to steal because they're so jealous. You see? They're so jealous, even in our suffering. Yeah? Mariah Carey was never on the plantation field. Let's be real. Mariah Carey was never picking cotton and picking sugar in the hot beaten down sun on the plantation field. Let's get it real. Nobody went after you because you perceive yourself as sexy and looking like Mariah Carey. Susie, you were the one that went after black women to destroy all black women all over the world. You were the one, you people were the ones after us to destroy us. We never came after you. We didn't even know who you was. We didn't even take any notice of you because we know who we are. You see? And I don't know what's wrong with Serena Williams. We're different people. I never knocked Serena Williams. All black women and all black girls are beautiful, as far as I'm concerned. But Serena Williams, they sent me a message on Messenger, and she said, "You've won a prize or something. You're going to get a prize." So basically, no, that's it. I was speaking to her, actually. No, I got it wrong. It was another. That was Tyler Perry. I got a message from Serena Williams on Messenger, and she said, I was talking to her, and I said, we were messaging each other. And then I said, could you help me contribute something to towards my education, my higher education and things like that? So she said, no, basically she can't do that. But she said, I can't help you there. And she said, I wish you the best in the future. So I said, okay. Then she continued the conversation, and she said, would you like to join my fan club or something? So I said, oh, no, no problem. I'll join your fan club. So then she said, you have to contact my manager. So I said, oh, okay then. So she sent me the WhatsApp thing there, number. She said, phone him now, phone my managers now. So not phone them, contact them. So I phoned them, but they wouldn't answer. So eventually they messaged me, and they basically asked me to pay £500 up front to pay to join Serena Williams fan page, fan club. I have to pay £500. So I said very politely, okay, I'm really sorry, but I cannot afford £500. I thought maybe if anything, you have to pay like 10 or £15. I never knew it was £500. So I said, honestly, I can't afford it. I don't have that money. I'm living off welfare benefits, and I'm disabled. So then they kept repeatedly requesting, okay, pay £300 then. Okay, pay £200. I said, listen, I've told you 100 times, I can't afford none to join no Serena Williams fan club. I think Serena Williams has got a chip on her shoulder, or some kind of you know problem towards me, because I always respect Serena and Venus, but I think she's got a problem because some people feel kind of inadequate in themselves because they've got mixed race children, they're with a white man, they've dated outside their race. They don't feel very confident, and they feel kind of, you know, because the way I talk, um, I promote black families, the black woman, the black child, the black girl, the black boy, the black man. That's what I promote. And I don't see anything wrong with it. But I think some people who date outside their race, they feel confused. And I think Serena Williams is showing some kind of resentment, but she shouldn't. You're a black woman. You make your choice. You like what you like. And it's up to you. It's not up to me or anybody who you date, who you marry, who you have children to. It's not up to me. Just like it's not up to you who I choose to be in my life, or who I choose to have as my friends, or what my ideals are. It's not up to you neither. You don't dictate to me. Now, a lot of these people, they're owned by the mainstream media, actually, and yeah. So Myra Carey, you're not really um when I speak about black women, it's my choice what I say and how I feel. and what I've experienced for 54 years in my life, you know, and we black dark skinned women are not, have never really been respected or regarded or valued in society, nowhere near as much as you mixed race, white, Asian, Chinese people, women. Let's get it real. That's why I feel so strongly towards black women and black girls, because I know personally what it's like and what we go through and how often we're disregarded and undervalued, you know, and they always put up other races on a pedestal as if they're above us or they're better than us or they look sexier than us, they look more feminine than us, they're nicer than us, they, you know, and it's not true. So I'm here to promote the black woman and the black girl. If you don't like it out there, some individuals out there, that's your problem. You cannot enforce on me what I have experienced and suffered for 54 years as a black African woman. You cannot impose on me anymore. You understand? You're not in my category. I'm not uh, competing with you because, as far as I'm concerned, there's no competition, Annie. There's no competition, you see? And yeah, so when going back now, when I talk about be the best you can, enjoy your life, because mental well-being is very important in your success and on your health. You're not on this earth to just suffer. I never said we mustn't care about our own, because I only promote our own. I'm sorry, out there. I don't apologize, but you know, if you're offended, I apologize. But I only support my own. You see, I only support black, and we must always help each other where we can, and you know, promote that. I want to adopt. I plan already to adopt black girls in the future, not right now, and give them the opportunity. You know, I'm doing what I can do where I can, and I will encourage that and promote that throughout the black community to help each other where we can. I do that all the time. I never said disregard our people in the that others that are lesser off, but you don't have to make yourself suffer, because it's not going to make anybody, the world, any better. If you allow yourself to suffer, it's not going to help others. Do you understand? And then that's what the crackers want at the end of the day. So I suggest help, of course, where you can. Love and give where you can amongst us. Keep the black pound amongst us. Show the love amongst us. That's standard. That goes without saying, you know. So yeah, so that's what I'm about. I'm not about promoting mixed race and white and Asian and Chinese. I'll just be honest. I want to learn to do halal meat. Not so I can sell it to the Asian, so I can sell it among our own and keep the black pound among our own. And that the black community can access halal meat, things like halal meats from black people, yam, banana, dasheen, chocho, and all them something there. Good fresh produce from black farmers. You get me? And when I adopt my girls in the future, I want to teach them all these ethics and principles and morals, you know, so the business will be passed. They will be helping in the business. They'll be part of the business. And when I'm gone, that business will be left to them. You understand? So, yeah, the love is there for my people. Don't worry. But if you want to be offended, because they keep getting offended because I just promote black women, black girls, and the black family, which is the black man and the black boy, I don't promote outside that. They've got enough attention. They just want more and more every day, every day. You know, they want everybody to be kissing and licking their ass. We've always taken the back seat. We black dark skinned women are always the backup singers, the backup dancers, the backup fucking, everything. We always have taken a back seat for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. The mixed race, the light mixed race, the white, the Indian Asian, the Arab, the Chinese, they always take the front, and we have to be at the back. I'm not competing with them. I know who I am. Do not try to capitalize off my suffering. If you can't deal with it because of your guilt, your conscience, that's your problem to try and get over. Get counseling. You cannot take away and say, oh, I'm a white woman. I grew up with privilege. Like, I wish. I really wish. If I grew up in a privileged life, I would be helping many more black women and black girls to come up and rise up with me. You understand? So just because I say I only help black women and black girls, because that's my jurisdiction, that's where I can stretch myself, you know, because I know it better than anybody else. My mother suffered. My real mother, Doreen Williams, suffered. My sister Yvonne suffered, Yvonne Williams. My sisters Sandra and Carol Williams suffered. My beautiful, beloved Aunt Gwyneth Williams, was married to my uncle Daniel on my mom's side. She's the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful women in my life. That she showed me so much love, that woman, when I was a little child, you know. And she suffered, Aunt Gwen, she struggled. And I remember, looking at her and thinking she's such a beautiful woman with such a loving, open heart and so forgiving. She never harbored no grudge. She just carried on. My grandmothers, my great grandmothers, my aunties, who never quarreled and never complained. All the time, the light skin and the white skin, they want to take the center stage. They want to take the front. They want to be the best. They want to be we're not competing with you. We're just saying we black women are on the earth too. You are the ones keep competing with us. We are saying we're not competing with you. We know who we are. We are already on the earth too. We face incredible racism, direct and institutional. We're just saying we are who we are, and we are striving for our rights and opportunities to be who we are. We in the West, this is a message for all black women and black girls all over the world, but we in the West, when we get to a position, even before we get to a position, we're always going to try help our other sisters, daughters, and mothers abroad or back home, should we say. We're trying to strive to be in a better position so we can give a hand to our other sisters, daughters, and mothers and aunties back home, our extended family. We're all one big family. I'm going to adopt black girls in the future. That's what I've planned already. To bring them over here and give them a citizenship over here, and help them be the best they can and reach their full potential, and exceed and excel and grasp hold of the opportunities. I'm going to train them and teach them very well to ignore all this around them, Concentrate on being the best you can be and do what you can do to help your own. Those who look like you. You understand? And ignore the jealousy and the bad mind. You understand? From others outside of your race. There's no harm in that. We are already on the earth too. Don't we have a right? You always want us to be underneath or no because you take us for slave. You've always had this conception in your head that we black dark skin, that all we're good for is to slave and be the mammy and kiss her for you and lick her for you. No, we're not here to be your slave. We have our own right to be who we want and strive to be the best we can. If you want to get offended, Serena Williams, because you got mixed race, that's your problem. I'm not there for you. I'm there for black women who think alike. If there's anybody that's thinking differently or adversely different, controversial, then do your own thing. You see, I'm not here to help the whole world every race because it's impossible for us to take on the burdens and the burden of every race on the earth, on the planet. That's even too much. Even if we could, or even if we wanted to, it's too much for us as human beings. We've been through too much already. You see? So I can only help black women and black girls and the black family. I cannot go beyond that. The capacity beyond that is too much for my range. It's too much for my head, for my poor head to take on the whole world and put the whole world on top of my head like that. That one is too much. Oh. So if you, Serena Williams, feel say you're mighty and powerful, you can take on the whole world and put the whole world on your head. That's up to you because maybe you have enough money. Me, I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough, on top of my brain to take on the whole world. I can only help within my own jurisdiction, black women and black girls. Okay? Thank you. Bye. Bye.